Uh, Welcome to the Unit 4 lecture 2 once again regarding PROMs. Already I have discussed what is a PROM and how the PROMs are constructed, but based on the doubts of some students, few students, that is one query is about ROM is how do you get the outputs in the ROM circuit. So as I explained, if this is a truth table you are going to realize using ROM. So for this input combination, how do you get this output? That is A7 to A0. That is one of the queries. So I'm going to clarify that particular query in this lecture. So if this is the input I0 to I4 which are given to the decoder. So what is the attribute of a decoder? Only one of the outputs would be 1, remaining all zeros. Right? So please keep in mind that only one of the outputs is 1, remaining all zeros. So if you say this input, that is 5 zeros, if you are giving 5 zeros to this, only this particular output would be 1, remaining all zeros, that is 1 to 31. Why? Because what is the decimal equivalent of 5 zeros? Is 0. So this particular output would be 1, remaining all zeros. Now, if this output is 1, as I said, if there is a cross mark, it is a programmer, that means there is a connection. So if this one is given to this particular OR gate, so don't bother about these cross marks, because if one of the inputs of OR gate is 1, ultimately the output is 1, that is A7 is 1. Why A7 is 1? Because for 5 zeros, only this output would be 1. If this one is given to OR gate, that is A7 will be 1. So that is what the truth table realization. So A7 is 1 for 5 zeros. Right? So even though there are some other cross marks for this particular OR gate, but if one of the input to OR gate is 1, irrespective of the other inputs, the output would be 1. Right? So 1 plus 0 is equal to 1, or 1 plus 1s would be equal to 1. So this is A7 is 1 for 5 zeros input combination. Similarly, what about A6? So A6 is not connected to this particular output. There is no cross mark. So the output would be 0. Similarly, A5 is connected. So if it is connected, 1 is transferred to A5. So that's why A5 is 1. Similarly, A4 is connected. A3 is not connected. So output is 0. And A2, A1 are connected. So outputs are 1. And A0 is not connected. So output is 0. So this is for 5 zeros combination. Similarly, you can check for 4 zeros 1. 4 zeros 1. What is the decimal equivalent? Decimal equivalent is 1. So only this particular output would be 1, remaining all 0. So if this is 1, which outputs will be 1? Cross mark is for A4, A3 and A2 and A0. So the outputs A4, A3, A2 and A0 will be 1, which satisfies the corresponding output combination. Similarly, you can check for 00010. 00010 means the decimal equivalent is 2. So this particular output would be 1, remaining all zeros. So it is connected to A7, A6, A2 and A0. Isn't it? So A7, A6 is 1, A2 is 1 and A0 is 1. So this is how the truth table is verified, right? So this is how you will be getting the output A0 to A7 for each and every combination. So remember, only one of the outputs will be 1, remaining all zeros based on the input combination. If that is connected using a cross mark, that means the corresponding outputs will be 1. Right? So this is how the truth table of Prom would be verified. Thank you.